want to teach you a riff that's a bit more advanced than the other ones you've learned. So here's what it sounds like. And that's it. Again, this is something which you'll pre-learn, and then whilst you're playing the blues or improvising, you can throw it in at any point and it'll sound really good. So let's start. So middle C's here, and you go up a full octave and the G above that. So middle C's here, and you want your thumb on this G here. I'm going to show you it in parts, and then you'll be able to add it up all together. So here's the first part. So you're using the octave G technique that you learned earlier in the course. It starts off with your thumb on its own though, and then your second goes on the B flat, with your 5 on the G above, thumb underneath on the B, second on the C, again with the G up top, second on the C sharp, again with the G up top, third on the D, again with your 5 on the G up top. So here's the first part. Here it is again. Okay, that's the first part. And once you've done that, I'm going to show you the next part. So I'll go from the start. So after you've done this bit, your thumb comes back down to the G, and then your second, play the C, and your 5, the G at the same time. Your thumb comes back down to the G, and then you're going to use a crush note. So your second goes onto the B flat and slides up to the B. Okay, so here's what it's like so far. Okay, maybe practice that a few times to get control of it. And here's the next part. So I'll go from the start. So after you've played the first part they've been practicing, your second goes over the top onto the F. Thumbs comes underneath, and then you've actually repositioned your hand, so then your third can go on the G, second on the F, and thumb onto the D. So you go like this. Thumb, second, thumb on the D, then your third on the G, F, with your second finger, thumb onto the D. You got that? So this time we're going to go a little bit further. So from the start. So third goes over the top. And that takes you to the end, actually. So from this point, third goes over the top to the C sharp, does a crush note onto the C. So third onto the C sharp, crush note onto the C. Second onto the B flat, thumb on the G. And then you're going to use your second, slides onto the B, whilst at the same time your third plays a D, like this. So your second plays the B flat first, and then slides onto the B with your third on the D above. So here's the last half of it from the middle part. So it might be worth practicing that bit on its own as well. And now I'm going to play the whole riff slowly. Okay, and putting this in with your left hand, use the same 12-bar pattern in your left hand on the G. And so think about it like this. It starts off with the beat on its own. So you'd be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then after that point, that would be called an upbeat. So it's a beat on its own. And then after that point, you're playing on every single beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. That's how to count it. And the reason why I've told you that is so you can add the left hand. So your right hand plays the G on its own first. And then after that, there's 3 notes in your right hand to every 1 in your left hand. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. So you're playing on the 1 and the 4, or if you're counting in 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, the 1 of every 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So just to recap, you're playing 3 notes of your right hand riff for every 1 of your left. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But the most important thing to remember is that you start off with the G on its own. So there's no left hand with that. And then for the rest of it, it starts together. And that's it. I'm going to play it one more time, full speed, and then it's over to you.